What's up, soul family? If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, okay? This is gonna be a download, okay? So this download is going to be where this young man, this slash young lady, she did some penitentiary time and everything, and a couple of years. It looked like she might have did 5 or 10 years or something like that. When she got out and everything, she got married and everything, but she went to another state besides the state that she's from. Okay, so family. And by the way, when she was in jail or whatever, like this and that, they got married and everything. But as she went to another state after she got out and everything, she had got the connect and everything in the penitentiary, with the penitentiary that she was at or whatever, or he was at. Okay, that's why I tell you guys that it doesn't matter. This could be for a man or a woman. Okay, it could be. It could not just be around where I stay at. It could be in New York, Chicago, in what ATL. It could be in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? In Texas, it could be anywhere. Okay, Arkansas, it could be anywhere. You see what I'm saying? Because and it could be a woman or a man. Okay, so but this download just went like as in the woman went to jail. She did penitentiary time. She got connect in the penitentiary, but when she got out, she got married and everything. Looked like to me, she got married. I don't know if they got married. No, it looked like she got married inside the penitentiary. Okay, so but she went to another state besides the state that she lived in. Okay, but make a long story short, now she got out. She got to connect and stuff like that. She got out and everything, and now she's selling drugs. She's going to state to now. It's not just state to state. She just going wherever she's located at now. It looked like that she cannot get the work off there, but they can get it all from their hometown. So they just keep coming, running back and forward and everything. Her and her husband and everything, they keep running back and forward. But the feds got, they looking at them because they already know that they can't never get nothing off the ground, because that's the only thing about it, because they can only get it off where they stay at. You see what I'm saying? So family, that how sometimes people in the streets, that when they was in the streets or whatever, they do time and everything, but where they can only get their drugs off at is where they hometown at, because they don't know nobody. You see what I'm saying? They just know the people that sell drugs in their hometown and everything. But make a long story short, that the young lady and her husband and stuff, they keep running back and forth down the interstate and stuff like that, but the feds is looking at them and everything. Then on top of that, the person that they got to connect in the penitentiary, they work for the police. You know what I'm saying? They work for the feds undercover. You know how they go into the penitentiary and stuff and be undercover and everything. That's why I tell you so, family. Y'all have to wake up, because everybody acts. You see what I'm saying? Everybody act. They acting. You know what I'm saying? Because I seen where they met the person that they get their drugs from now in the penitentiary, and then when they got out, they got how they got the connect and everything, but they cannot get it off nowhere else or whatever like that. Crack cocaine, powder, pills, all this different type of things. You know what I'm saying? But and they following them and everything, but they going to do some more time, because for a simple fact, because they when they what they call it, they are transporting state to state. You can get a charge from state to state, okay? Because look like to me that her and her husband, they keep running back and forth down the highway selling drugs and everything, and the police and got on to the people that's buying the stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because one of the people that he's selling it to, they work for the police and everything. I mean, she or he selling it to, they work for the police. And that's how, you know how when they say when you're in the streets or whatever like that, if the people can't do no time, what they'll do, they will turn you in. That's what they'll do to replace you and you doing their time. Oh, you see what I'm saying? For an example, I get fucked up, got to do 10 years. Shit, if I can get them, get you, to do my 10 years, hell, I ain't got to do nothing because I'm the snitch. You know what I'm saying? That's how people do. But when they get busted, it don't look like they doing it like got fucked up like that, like they the ones telling because they following the person up and down the highway. You see what I'm saying? But that's how the feds do. You can't get around the feds wherever you got a phone here and there because how sometimes when people got kids, like I tell you guys in my other videos, when people got kids and everything, they always, especially when it comes to a woman, she always wanted to talk to her kids, and then men like that too. If they love their kids and everything, they're gonna always want to talk to their loved ones, especially their kids. They can get their number changed all the time, but the child number, as long as the feds got that number, they can look, listen to them on that end. You see what I'm saying? Okay, that's where they calling from. They got every woman gonna want to talk to her child or whatever like this and that. You see what I'm saying? That's their weak spot. Is a woman's weak spot is their kids, especially if they 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. Sometimes they, when they really need their parents at a young age and stuff like that. They just, sometimes women act like that. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to advise you guys to think about the people that you meet and everything like that because people always acting so, family. That's why I tell you guys that people always act and everything because this young lady / young man met this person in the penitentiary. They the undercover feds and stuff. They work for the police because that's how they get out early and everything. And now they selling drugs and shit. And the person, they keep running back and forth down the highway every 6-7 days, dropping off dope and they drugs and shit from another state. You know what I'm saying? Because they ain't got nowhere else to sell their drugs. You see what I'm saying? That's how they get fucked up. Because where else they gonna eat at? They don't know nobody else to sell their drugs to. They can't sell it in the state where they at because they don't know nobody. You see what I'm saying? They don't know nobody in the state that they at. You see, they gonna burn a highway up and down the road just to sell off their drugs. But I just want to advise you guys that if that's what you're doing and everything, the feds looking at you and how they keeping up with you is by your telephone. You and your wife, you and your husband phone and shit, y'all talking and shit. Y'all think y'all getting away with shit when y'all buying the shit from the police. You know what I'm saying? They just trying to get a case on you guys. As more state that you travel through, there's a case. You see what I'm saying? That's time and everything like that. But I just want you guys to just advise you guys to just think about your action that you are acting. You see what I'm saying? Your action that you are making, because once you make them action, it's consequences behind it. Okay, that's why I always think about the pros and cons before I do anything about the situation, because if it's gonna make me think about it twice, I don't need to fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? If I can't handle it in one thought, that means that, I can rock with it. If I can't do this and that, I can't fuck with it. You see what I'm saying? That's how I kept myself out of a lot of things when I was in the streets or whatever. But this young man / young woman, they keep running up and down the highway and everything, but they finna get some more time and everything, because when the feds get them, they gonna wait till they get to, how they do, wait till you get close to your spot and shit and pull you over just for some bullshit, all about your tail light was out, or how they do all your speed and everything, just proper calls. That's what they'll do. And then they holler about, here come the dogs and shit, but the whole time they've been following you guys because your phone. People talk too much on the phone. You know what I'm saying? That's all people do. Hit me up on Messenger. I just tell everybody, it don't matter about Messenger. Shit, your shit is tapped. If your shit tapped, they can hear your messenger call. They can see in and out. You got to throw away. They can pick up that shit too. You see what I'm saying? Because you always got to activate that throwaway. You know what I'm saying? And the feds got shit so tapped up and they can tap into all the throwaway phones now. You see what I'm saying? Because that's what people like do their business off of throwaway phones, and that's how they pick up on this shit and they listen to. That's why I advise you guys to just think about your action that you're making, because people going back to the penitentiary, sometimes people kill themselves because they can't even do the time. You see what I'm saying? That's why I tell you guys, think about your actions. You see what I'm saying? Your the action that you make. You see how that horn, somebody outside they blowing their horn and everything. Thank you for my next door neighbor, okay? I just want to advise you guys to think about your actions, because this young man / young lady, she just think that she's just getting money and everything, but she cannot sell it nowhere else, or he cannot sell it nowhere else. And the feds know that they ain't got no other connection, because how they got fucked up was their hometown. Now they running back and forward. And the people that they dropping it off to, hey, they snitching. You see what I'm saying? Because they fast know everything what people do, because you got people that work for them because they don't do the time. They, like I always say, the streets ain't meant for everybody, so family. It's not meant. That's why they made the sidewalk. Because some people they can get in the streets and do this and that, but when it's time to go do the time, they cannot do the time. That's where the snitching and shit come in at. That's why I say, just stay on the sidewalk, because it's not meant for everybody. The streets ain't. You see what I'm saying? But I just advise you guys, if you need any counseling, anything, life coach, or it's close to Christmas and stuff like that. If you need any help with your kids' Christmas things and everything, y'all know how to hit me up on my YouTube page and everything. I just love you guys and everything, but this young man / young lady, they is looking at you guys. Y'all just be careful of the things that you do, because money is not everything. You know what I'm saying? I just love you guys, and always pray to God and teach your kids how to pray to my God, Jesus Christ. Okay, so family, I just love you guys. If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. But this young man / young lady, the feds looking at you guys, because that's the only word you can sell your drugs. That is your hometown. They've been looking at you guys now for almost, I see, they've been looking at you guys now for like damn near about a year now. You see what I'm saying? They didn't call heed on everything, because the people that you selling it to down in your hometown, one of them is not right. Okay, so you have to use your discernment to tell you which one is not right. I just advise you guys to just live the will of God like I am. You know what I'm saying? It's close to Christmas and everything. That's when the robbers and the thieves and everything, they come out, they really destroy and kill. You see what I'm saying? Like they fathers. They father are Satan is their father. So, they are ready to destroy and kill. You know what I'm saying? For people money and everything. People work for their money. They want to rob your ass for your money after you didn't work hard for it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how sometimes people do. They manipulate things, you know what I'm saying? But always remember, we what? Manifest over here, okay? It take a little bit, but hey, Jesus gonna bless us with everything that we want, okay? So from what I heart desire, okay? I just love you guys, okay? If the shoe don't fit, don't wear it, so family.